Hi everyone, good afternoon. Today I'm going to be sharing with you our living room, kind of dining room table area. I'm going to be doing a little tour on that. So let's start here. This is our dining room table. We had a really big dining room table before, and in this house we wanted to try one that was round. So we found this one kind of like at a consignment place. We liked the size of it, and it is very, very old, so we also like that idea. So we bought this like 2 years ago already, and sanded it down and stained it, and we're actually still working on it because it's kind of dry. So I mean, like, how do you even know how old it is then, because how dry it is? You can use your imagination that it's like an old Western type of table. The chairs around it are the chairs from the old table. We want to get something that's maybe like squishy or soft, you know, to sit at, but for now, these are working. So then you have the chandelier, which we actually like. It's from like Lowe's, Home Depot, I'm sure. One of those places. It's got sparklies, so that is very nice. Up here we have the clock that was in our old house. It's, you know, a nice clock, and it kind of ties the wood together in this room. And above that we have one of the beams that are kind of stained with the dark gray wood that are just part of, you know, it's an exposed beam. It's part of the house, but we made it kind of decorative, and everyone always really likes that. Then we put up a mantle above the table, kind of, that you could decorate, obviously. This is just a decorative mantle, though. It's not part of the house. So we have this plant and this bird and a log, I guess. And if I'm correct, this is the Lord's Prayer. So that's nice, and it looks like it gives, yeah, Matthew, where you can find it in the Bible. We have a kerosene lamp that gives the shelf some height, because the ceiling in here is like 10 feet, so we kind of need something to tie it in. We have this snow globe of the nativity scene, so that is there, even though it's August. Now we have an oil painting my sister did, and we have this up here. I think this is, if I'm correct, I'm probably wrong, but this was one of the, maybe one of her later pieces that she did. So that's very nice. In camera, it's not quite picking up as well as it does in real life. And then we have an outlet, so if you want to plug in like a string of lights to the mantle, like to decorate with, or a candle warmer, or anything that needs electricity, it would be right there. So that's that. And like I said, this is we're probably going to get different chairs for this, but for now, we can sit at it and use it, because before we were just using the table like as a storage area, and we weren't utilizing the space of the house because we didn't have any chairs yet to go around it. So now we have this little bookcase that also was in the old house. There's a lamp. We have the Bose, what is this, like the Bose CD player, so you can put in music at night and, you know, something to listen to while you're eating dinner. We have some books, some CDs, some old, like, photo albums, like a whole bunch of old stuff. Let's see what's in here. Like, oh, well, this is pictures of our old house, and me and my sister at the Grand Canyon. Isn't that cute? This was a long time ago. I think I was like 10 years old. That's funny. Then we have some things for candles. light to trim the wick and to extinguish the wick. We have this tile plate, actually, that my sister gave my mom. It says, "I love you more than cupcakes," which is really cute, and in this family we just really love our cake. This sign, it's kind of the blues and the grays tie into the living room, and it gives some verses and some references. That is very nice. So that is our dining room table area. Then above this, going into the living room, we have another one of those exposed beams dyed with the same gray as this one. Focus. So there is that one too. It's bigger though. Now I go into the the living room. And this is that. We have this dog bed we got for Georgie and a squeaky crab toy, because Georgie really likes this kind of dog bed. She kind of curls herself up in a ball and likes to sleep in there. We have two reclining chairs that match. So these are really nice and puffy, and they are nice to sit and put your feet up. Hello. Then we have our back, see if I can get back far enough. We have our back patio. We spend most of our time out in the backyard with Georgie. You know, that's where we are most of the time. And this has some curtains. We don't usually shut the curtains, we just keep it open. But there's that. Then we have Georgie's little toy box. She's got her Kong, her leashes, some tennis balls, her little things. It's funny because she goes and she like noses in there and takes things out, and she's just like a toddler. And we have these lights that I actually think are cool. We haven't put them up on the back porch yet, but this like style of lantern actually matches the outdoor light fixtures. So I think those are really cute. It's like a mini version of the big one that we have. Now we go to meet Elliot. Now, Elliot, I think we have had him about 13 years. Like, no joke. He is this giant Plecostomus fish. I mean, he kind of looks smaller up on camera, but if you were to actually measure him, he'd probably maybe be a foot long from nose to tail. And after so many years, he's just became like part of our family, you know? He has this nice big tank now. I think it's 30 gallons. So this is his house. And let's see if I can get in here by him. He is kind of a social fish, you know. He likes to see people, he likes to watch TV. He's just a really interesting character, and like our interesting pet. Well, there he moved, see? Yeah, hi Elliot. He's fun. And so we need to get him some friends. But when you've had a fish, if you have an aquarium, you know this, when you have a fish, one fish for 13 years, they have a tendency to have a lot of friends come and go throughout the years. So we need to get some more friends for him. And this is the cabinet that he's in. This is an actual cabinet for an aquarium because water is very heavy, and so this tank is probably several hundred pounds, and it needed the correct cabinet. So in there we have like DVDs and his fish food and fish supplies and stuff like that. Above the tank we have this, was this a painting? I think this might have been an acrylic painting my sister did. This is already several years old, and this one reminds me a lot of our old town where we used to live, like in the winter. So this is nice, and we use that to tie the dark wood in with this cabinet. So then we have, if the light will focus, we have our big window that looks out, and it looks out at this mountain. So you can kind of see the sunset in the evenings. And here we have our sleeping dog. She's really sleepy. Toitsy. Hi. Want to say hi to the camera? No. Okay. This is little Georgie sleeping in a corner. She's probably like sleeping right under the air conditioning vent, which is funny. Okay, so then in the middle of the room, we have this round coffee table kind of thing. And it's really heavy and it's really rustic. And it's really, you know, yeah, it's really heavy. We just kind of liked the gray, the rustic type of look a little bit. Then we have one of the couches. And there's really nothing special about that couch. It's just a couch that matches the living room. So over here, we have this like antique, if I'm correct, it's an antique, little table. It's very, very old. I do know that. On top of it, we have this willow tree statue, or I guess it's a figure. This one is called Close to Me, and my sister also has one, so both her and my mom have a matching figure. It's like a mother and a daughter together. And we have this old, it's not old, it just looks old, this lamp that is, it's a lamp, but it looks like a kerosene lantern. So that's cute. We had that for a long time in the other house. And there's a teacup, because my mom likes tea. And some books and a wooden thing down there. And a snoring dog. Can you hear? That's just so cute. We love our Bobs. Okay, so here we have this. It's like a canvas print of this ocean scene. If I am correct, someone correct it if it's wrong, but this is Haystack Rock in Oregon. So that's what I think that is. And it says, "If I settle on the far side of the sea, even there, your hand will guide me." Psalm 139, 9 through 10. So this also was in the old house, and it really looks nice and matches everything here too. So that is just a really beautiful piece that we like. Then we have a picture of my parents on their wedding day. So they always have that one up. And this is me and my sister. This is like my favorite picture of us. And this one is from holiday 2013. So we need to get that updated, but I really love that one. I look at that every single day. And then we have the cabinet for the TV. We do want to upgrade the TV sometimes because this one is kind of small for the size of the room. The DVD player down there, because we have not put it in the cabinet yet, which is funny. So this also, again, we really tried to make it look like all this was old wood with this cabinet. Up here we have a case tractor because you just gotta have those, and we have a little animal figures like a donkey, a cat that's like stretching itself out, and we have a raccoon. So that's a little we have a little farmyard going on the cabinet. Then in the cabinet, it opens up and we just have DVDs in here for the current moment. There's this little angel that's hanging on the door. We have all of my mom's CDs and some nice rocks that she's collected, and a ceramic canoe that we got that like an Indian actually handmade. So that's that. And then we have this tapestry with some flowers that just, what does it say? Faith, hope, and love, like that. To add a little bit of different textures to the room. So it's not just all pictures. So yeah, I think that is everything. Oh, there's a fan up there. This is our new living room area and dining table. And so there you go. One more look at the sleeping puppy. Hi, sleeping puppy. Oh. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little tour video, and as we get things put in better order throughout the house, I will be doing more of them slowly. I just want to make sure that everything looks nice before we show it, because what's the point in that if that's not the idea that we had for what it was supposed to look like. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour throughout this section of our new house. If you want to see more content from me, click the red subscribe button to be notified of future content from me, and push the thumbs up button if you liked it. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.